What happened to John Crawford in Beaver Creek, Ohio happens all the time. Happens in places like Ferguson, Missouri. Happens in places like New York. Happens in places like Miami. In LA. In LA, they've killed 4 or 5 more young black men since Mike Brown was killed. This is a national crisis. It's a crisis that exposes the immorality of this system. It exposes the immorality inherent in a system that protects law and order over promoting justice. Last week, a number of us occupied the Beaver Creek Police Department. We went in and we decided to stay and sleep there until we had a meeting with the chief of police and asked him some questions. We wanted to know what will happen to the officer, Sean Williams, who shot and killed John Crawford. This is the second time in 4 years he's killed someone in Beaver Creek. We wanted to know what will happen to the 911 caller, Ronald Ritchie, who blatantly lied to police, leading to the death of 2 people inside of that Walmart. We found out that the Beaver Creek police are able, though unwilling, to do anything more to hold anyone accountable for what happened to John. We found out that they do not believe there is any just cause for taking any more action against Officer Williams because the grand jury did not find him to have done anything criminal. I replied, people get fired for things that aren't criminal all the time. But what I learned in that is that there is a huge difference between law and order and justice. And until our society can reconcile that, we can implement laws and structures that lead to just moral outcomes rather than protecting the status quo, because the status quo is what led to John Crawford being shot down. The status quo is what led to Mike Brown being killed in Ferguson. And those people in Ferguson, they've been out in the streets for 65 plus days now, and they're not going home. They're not going home because they want the world to know that what's happening every day is not right, it's not moral, it's not just, and we can't take it any longer. They're out there and they're chanting, Mike Brown means we gotta fight back. And John Crawford means we gotta fight back. On Monday, an organizer from Ohio, Reverend Nelson Pierce, he's been in Ferguson for the last 9 weeks. And he organized an action where over 30 clergy members were arrested, including Dr. Cornel West. That statement was followed by 7 or 8 more actions that were planned on that very day. They had people dropping banners in the St. Louis Rams game. They took over 3 Walmarts and shut them down in solidarity with our struggle here. And I think on that day they showed us what is possible. If we dream together, if we move together, if we risk our lives, risk our bodies, risk our freedom, put it all on the line. And I believe what we're seeing here today is an opportunity where faith leaders, where young people, where our communities are coming together, understanding that what the status quo is not moral, it's not just, and it's not okay. And it's time for us to fight back. This Saturday, we're having another rally on the west side, or the north side of the State House, the side across the street from Mike DeWine's office, the Broad Street side of the State House. Will be rallying there because what we're calling for is a fundamental shift in the relationship of power between our communities and law enforcement. And that's what we're calling for because we say law enforcement, not just police, because while police may be the manifestation of the system, the folks who our people deal with on a day-to-day basis, they're the ones harassing us, arresting us, and killing us too often. They're not alone in this system. And we want to be able to connect the dots, talk about how our prosecutors and our judges are complicit, talk about how our attorney general and our governor have the responsibilities to protect us too. I call on all of you to come out and join us in the streets, putting our bodies on the line together. And before I close, there's a reason that we're here. And it's to say, I say, pray for equal protection. I see a sign back there, and I think that's one of the things we're here to say is that we're equal, and we're deserving of equal treatment. We're deserving of respect, of dignity. And so I want all of you to repeat after me. I am somebody, and I deserve full equality.